Rec-
All right, what's going on, family? This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to a live binary session. We're actually in the Asian session. This is September 14th, 2021, so it's 8 p.m. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to actually do a trade on USD JPY. So we're going to actually start on the daily time frame. And what we're going to do is, I want to see if I can switch to the line chart. And I'm going to actually use the horizontal lines to mark up the most recent high and the most recent low. So this is the most recent high here. And we got the most recent low, I'm going to say down here. Okay. So then we're going to switch to candlesticks, and we're going to switch to the 4-hour. No, I kind of messed up. Go to the daily time frame. Switch to the candlesticks. I need to change this. Most recent high here, most recent low here. Then we're going to switch to the 4-hour. Might have to make it a little bit tighter. And down to here, right? Consolidation. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the horizontal line and I'm going to basically mark up market structure. Okay. So we can see how price interacting with these zones here. And I can kind of see it right here. Then I'm going to actually draw zones based off of that. All right. Draw another rectangle. Draw one across here. All right. So now we're drawing up our zones. Now the goal is to actually figure out what is the overall trend. So when I look at the stochastic RSI, price clearly has been in a downtrend. You can see a lower low and a lower high here. So price trended down. So I'm going to actually take a trend line and draw it here. All right. Then I'm going to take the Fibonacci and see if I can identify any pullbacks and see if there's any juice left in this trend to see if price may possibly go for another run. So I'm actually going to go for the most recent high here, then go to the most recent low. And then I'm going to actually choose over and draw a rectangle where the 5160 and the 60%, I mean the 6180 to 50% is. That's going to give me an idea of where price is pulling back to. And so we can actually see here, let me erase the Fibonacci here. So we can actually see here that price trended down, didn't even pull back, just went straight down. So there was no pullback even on this here. But then now we see that price actually pulled back on the 3820 when I drew the Fibonacci. So it's a possibility price may have another some more juice to actually trend down for another downtrend before it decides to reverse and go back up again. So based on that, I'm going to go to the 1-hour time frame, and we'll try to confirm price is clearly going downward. And we can actually see that here. Price actually pulled back, so I'm going to take the Fibonacci. Most recent high, most recent low. And then we can see that price didn't even pull back to the 38.20, so it's gearing up for another move to the downtrend here. So yeah, price is trending up once more. So I can actually move this down to here, so that way it's matching up the golden zone with 6180 and the 50%. So now that we see that, basically I'll probably go ahead and draw an inner trend line just to basically further confirm that price is trending down again overall. So we'll do that here. All right. Now we're going to move to the 15-minute, see if we can find a good sniper entry. So now looky here, we see that price is trending down. So then I'm going to turn on my indicators. And we can clearly see that the yellow EMA has crossed over the red EMA and it's crossed over water, and that's what made price do a huge downtrend. And it looks like it pulled back and is gearing up for another one. And we can see that because the stochastic RSI, it shows prices actually pushing down. So we can see that. So then what I'm going to do is just take my fib, see if I can identify a pullback. And then if so, then I'm actually going to wait until price form an engulfing candle, very strong engulfing candle. And then I want to catch the outbreak of that candle. So the most recent low, most recent high, because that's the last pullback. And the percents here. Yep, so price is respecting the 50% and 6180 in that golden zone here. So I'm going to actually draw that just to update that. So let me grab the rectangle here. Down to here. And then price is respecting that area. So now I think it's safe to say to put in a put. So I'm going to wait to see if price start pushing down. It's pushing down. Let's go ahead and put a put and see what happens. Put in 2. See if we can profit from this. See, that looks like we're profiting. Trying to see it right here, and you can see it up here. So we got about 6 or 7 seconds. Let's see what happens if we can profit and get something. Bam, 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 bam. So what we did is we made, let's see. So we got our initial investment back on both of these here, plus the 384. That's why it equaled out to $984. We added $600, which is our trade amount, plus the profit that they were going to pay us on. So 384 times 2. Let me grab out my calculator. So 384. Yeah, 384 times that by 2. So we made $768 just off of this. Now imagine if I did that 5 days a week. Times that by 4 weeks. 15 grand a month, that's not bad. So that's how much we made on that there. So that clearly shows we actually did a good job on this trade. Analysis was correct. And it looks like on the stochastic RSI, there's still some juice left to even go for another round. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and end this session. We made some money. Now, I probably might jump in for a couple more orders once the next candle closes below, maybe hit down. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to end it. So I'll see you guys in the next live binary session. Take care.